I want to talk about something that I think most people do, the vast majority of people, including me, do, but nobody really says it out loud because it's so subtle and vague in a sense, like which is like building a version of ourselves that's it's designed to be looked at and then like living inside it like it's a house. Like not lying in a sense exactly. Like it's more subtle than lying because lying is when you say something false while knowing the truth, and this is when you become something on the outside that's optimized for how it looks, how it lands and gets perceived by other people. Like the calm face, I don't know how do we say the word? I forgot the word. Nonchalant face, I don't know, the unbothered posture, like the general vibe of someone who's got it together, and the actual person, like whoever that is, like just kind of like moves in behind, retreats, like watches from inside. And like here's the thing that really makes it so hard to catch yourself doing. Like it works. That's the uncomfortable part nobody really wants to admit. The world is genuinely just softer to people who look in a certain way. And I don't mean conventionally attractive, like necessarily. I mean kind of legible, like trustworthy shaped. The kind of look that really reads as disciplined or smart or safe before you've said even a single word. Like people just make this huge inferences about your entire interior life, like just from your exterior. Like, and this is the part that really gets me. Like, mostly nobody really checks, like nobody really audits that inference. They just surmises that this person would act this certain way, and nobody really checks, and they just believe it and move on. So if you happen to have the right exterior, like you get years, maybe your whole life of people just extending you credit you really never deserved or earned. And like once you notice that, once you actually feel it happening around you in your life, people trusting you more than they just kind of than they trust people who probably deserve it more. It's really hard to walk away from. Like, why would you? Like, it's like it's free. You have to exploit it. It's your advantage. Like, it's the cheapest currency in the world, and you're just sitting on a pile of it. And so you start just kind of like investing the building, like consciously or subconsciously. Like you just start doing things, and this is where it gets complicated because you start doing things that look like discipline, like waking up early, I don't know, working out, studying, whatever that is. And the question I keep coming back to is it discipline if the reason underneath it is entirely about how it looks from outside, like external reason, let's say? Like, because here's my answer, like, and I'm still not sure I like it because the action is real either way. Just like how I talked about, good deeds are good deeds at the end of the day. Like, even though you had external purpose to say you're something inside you, I don't know, you wanted to serve yourself. At the end, we don't, there isn't a clear and actual helping other. I forgot the word. I'm trying to find the right word, but helping other people, because at the end, like you're just self-serving in a sense. Like, let's just say if you study 4 hours a day because you're terrified of what it means about you, and like if you don't, the studying still happens. Like the hours are real, like the knowledge is real, nobody really take that part from you. But here's something else that doesn't really transfer, which is ownership. Like you did the work, but the work really doesn't feel like yours anymore. Like it feels like maintenance. Like you're not really the person living the disciplined life. You're just the guy who keeps the building disciplined, uh reputation from falling apart. And that's a really strange kind of empty feeling, because from the outside it looks like the opposite of empty. Like it looks like someone who just has figured it out, but internally it's just, it's like being trapped inside a robot made out of your own skin. Like people talk to the robot, people are impressed by how the robot looks, how the robot can, like the abilities that it can do, the features that it has. Nobody has met the person who's actually inside operating it. And I think the reason this doesn't get talked about as much as it should is because it it's so easy to mistake for vanity, and then dismiss it as vanity, and move on. But I really don't think it's vanity. But like vanity is when you actually believe the reflection. Like this is different. This is when you don't trust what's underneath to survive being seen. So you build something else to stand in front of it. Like it's not confidence. It's more like a hostage situation where the hostage is also the god. So then the obvious question is like, why not just stop it? Why just not stop it? I kind of answered it from the beginning. At the beginning, like why not let the thing underneath of it, underneath out, let someone actually see it? And I think the honest answer is, at least the one I keep kind of landing on, is that being seen really isn't neutral. Like it's not just now they know. Once someone actually knows what's underneath the building, they start to expect something from you, like not out loud obviously, like necessarily, just implicitly. Like now that I know this about you, I expect you to do something about it. I expect you to become the truer version. And that expectation is heavier than judgment. Like judgment you can dismiss, you can really tell yourself that they don't get it. Like they don't really know the full story, they don't have full context, and they don't really matter to me, and I know very little about them, and they know very little about me. But expectation from someone who actually knows you, who actually sees you, that just sits there hanging like quietly every single time you slip back into the performance. Like you feel it, you feel like they are watching. So the fear isn't really what if they see me and reject me. I think that's just the surface fear, like the one that's so easy to say. And I think the real fear is, what if they see me and now I have to change, and I'm not really actually sure what I want to, like, or I'm scared if I try and fail at it. Like staying hidden really isn't about protecting yourself from judgment. It's closer to protecting yourself, protecting your right to keep doing the exact thing that's quietly costing you kind of everything, without really anyone around who could hold you to something better. And I think that's actually the trade people are making, in a sense, and mostly without even realizing it. As I said, like people just do it consciously or subconsciously, like I was, and maybe still. You get the social credit, the ease, the being seen as a trusted guy on the side, and in exchange you pay with this specific kind of loneliness, emptiness, where you're liked constantly and known almost never. And it doesn't really feel like a bad trade day by day. It feels just fine. And it feels like winning. Actually, like most of the time, it's only in those quiet moments, like this one, like saying it out loud, where you go like, huh, like nobody's actually in the room with me. Like they are in the room with the building. Like and I don't have a clean resolution for this one as well. I'm not like I'm not going to tell you like the answer is just being, oh, be vulnerable to this the person, like the closest person that you have or whatever. Like that's just kind of line that sounds true and really does nothing. And I think the actual move has to be like, if there is one, it's smaller than that, like it's noticing, is in a specific moment that you're managing how something lands instead of just letting it letting it loud letting it land outside, and choosing just once not to. And that's it. I think that's the whole thing about it. So that's about it in this video. Thank you guys for watching.